because some thug criminal with a attitude and a ego that was outside of control decided he was gonna fire a gun in a crowded nightclub and shot me in my face.
So let's talk about it. This is a woman who, uh, Puffy Combs, has shot in the club when she was trying to go out and have a good time. She also says that somebody else got hit and looked like they were down. So she prayed for them. We don't know the outcome of that person, but she prayed for their family as well. And just be aware of all your exits and all your surroundings, because at any time anyone could decide to, go off or have an episode at moment. So this woman was in the club, and the record mogul, Puffy Combs, goes on and shoots her. Now, it's coming out now because so many things are coming out about this rapper, mogul, and so many people have said so many things, and there's a pending lawsuit on there. But this woman is covered by the blood of Jesus. She prayed. She got through, and you saw her sitting there today, able to tell the story. Because somebody else's careless actions, she had injuries, and she got through it quickly, and recovered, and she bounced back. But she'll never forget the memory of that day. That day will forever change her. And I bet that there was a time when she felt like she shouldn't have went. That she talked about her story and what had happened that night. She was there, but there's experiences that changes people in their lives. So maybe it was meant for her to go for a reason. Because I remember when there was a person who my mom's friend talked to. She went to a party and she wasn't going to go at first, but someone told her to just go to the party. So she ended up speaking to a woman who was pretty nice, and they hit it off with in talking. And the woman at the end of the conversation said to her, "I'm so glad that I came here and met you, because I was going to go home and kill myself. Seriously. And you changed all of that. I still saw that there's humanity in people. I still saw that I can be valuable to this life because somebody cared enough to come up and made sure I was having a good time as well. Even when she didn't have the strength to go on, and that she felt unvaluable and was hurting, because people who are in a suicidal state, they are hurting, but they don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. So the woman who got shot allegedly by Prophet Combs, she's happy to be alive. She's happy to still be walking this earth and have a voice to tell her story. How do you feel about this woman's story and how she pulled through and was able to have life to speak about it? Because something can happen in your life or anyone else's life that can forever change a person forever. Do you ever have that experience? Have you ever experienced something that forever changed you? Well, the only thing I could say is I had a cousin who was much older than me. She was 24 when I was a little girl, and then when I grew up, she died in her 40s. Who would know someone would die in their 40s after she bought a house? She bought a house and furnished it beautifully with pianos and crystals and different things. She also had one child who had a father who was absent but was around. You know what I'm saying? She buy her diapers from time to time, the baby diapers from time to time, and give a little money here and there. But she never went after him for child support. She died of cancer. Why? Because when she bought this house, the soil was all soiled up. And I had bought a house a little after that because I looked up to her and I thought that I'd go buy a house too in the same area. But the difference between me and her is I dug up the soil, got rid of it, and put some fresh dirt down before I grew some plants, and I got some powders to put it in. So the fruits and vegetables that were grown were from fresh soil, and the difference is she ate what was on her land already, which was lemons and different kind of fruits and vegetables that she had grown in her garden from that soil, not knowing too much about the land around her. But then they sent pamphlets saying that this was soiled land from the time when the Navy was in use, and they had to use the land to plant bombs and different things. It was crazy how she just died just like that out of nowhere. And I really didn't know what to say about it. I didn't know what to say to her at the time. Okay? And so she passed away. She left all her belongings to her daughter, but her daughter squandered it away. But anyway, I learned a lesson from her death that time could be short and time is very valuable, and it should be spent doing activities and using your voice for good and for to tell your story and to go forward and be the best version of yourself and to stay healthy and stay active and keep focusing on your dreams and your goals. Carry out your bucket list. Be there for someone else and be a better friend. Be a better daughter. Be a better neighbor. To be active in your life. If you can't find those friendships, those connections, those events that you want to go to, seek to find them. And then carve out your life the way you want to. It's all in you to build the life that you want. And I'd say start meditating. I may have some meditation courses of guided meditation that I can show you how to properly meditate and what it's all about and what you may experience from decalcifying your pineal gland, all those kind of things. Because you are worthy and you are here for a reason. You are listening to this video for a reason. The lady who are the victim of, and she's not really a victim because she's speaking out about her experiences. She is a believer and she has overcome those challenges. She said that before she got shot, God said, don't trip, but something's about to happen to you. So don't be afraid, because I'm with you. Isn't that a trip? So she's here for a reason, is my point. She made it through that being shot at from somebody for a reason. And that's why she's there today. Now, she could have sued the venue. She could have sued Puffy Combs herself. And got a fortune from that alone. Maybe there was a blessing behind what had happened to her. They don't explain all the details of what she, endured and what she got in return, okay? All we know is she's still living. She has a wonderful sense of style, as you can see. And it was a pleasure listening to her and telling her experiences and how she prayed for somebody else, even though she had been shot. But it's a great lesson to teach when somebody has a near-death experience or when something happened that she thought would never happen. Keep your faith, keep loving, keep living, and keep loving yourself too. Keep getting to know yourself. Keep growing and put your own spin on it into the world. Go out there, and because you are unique to this world, so you need to put your own self out there. You are part of a melting pot, but you are part of a ever working piece of art. You are someone's inspiration. There are those beings out there waiting on you to put yourself out there and make something of yourself. There are many lessons to be learned. And you just have to exist and find your worth in your existence. In the fact that you are still here. And you are still here not to take your life. You are still here not to always put up a fuss with no solutions. But you are here to love and live and be. Because you are valuable. You are worthy. And put your trust in God and be faithful. And that will always pull you through. Be covered with the blood of Jesus. If you believe in that sort of thing, you are covered. And you will heal. And there's always trials and tribulations, which you will pull through. And you have to believe that you will pull through. You got to believe that there's a brighter day ahead. Every day, work on what you want in this life, and what you want to be and who you want to be from you, and come forth with that. This is Band Up Muse. Talk to you soon.